Day 4, self-care. It was important to me that part of this PD challenge included time for self-care. I think after this last year, more than ever, teachers deserve a little rest, rejuvenation, and a chance to recoup and refocus on what is important to them as teachers. So, once a week, we're going to pause thinking about solving problems and instead focus on ourselves and tap into a little bit of self-care. Everything you're doing in this challenge is based on what I wanted as a teacher for my professional development, but it's also based on the book I co-wrote with Michelle Blanchett, the Startup Teacher Playbook. In that book, Michelle and I dedicated an entire section to self-care because we think it is so important. We also noticed 5 traits that really seem to make the difference of how effective people are at solving problems in the classroom. A lot of people have ideas, they don't all turn into action. And as we've led workshops across the country, we've noticed that these 5 traits seem to be the difference makers for people. So as we engage in self-care in this challenge, we're going to be tapping into and drilling down into one of these 5 categories. And today, day 4, we're going to take a look at nurturing your heart, that North Star that guides everything that you do. So you're going to take time to choose one self-care activity. Feel free to do both of them, but be realistic with your time. So the handouts are attached. You can take a look and try to remember why you became a teacher. And this is simply the 5 degrees of why game. Keep asking yourself that question. Why? Why did you become a teacher? And then imagine what your classroom would look like if it was 100% guided by your why. What would that classroom look like? Your second option is to really tap into what matters to you as an educator and think about some of your short-term, long-term, and career goals that you have for yourself. This is an opportunity for you to just reflect on what do you really hope to get, as well as what do you really hope to give in your career as an educator. Choose one of those activities. Like I said, feel free to do both of them. But this is about you and tapping into your heart and rejuvenating what originally called you to this most challenging profession. All right, so take a little time for some self-care.